I have the 2023 Polaris Ranger 570, the SP Premium Edition, and I'm hearing a rattling noise coming from what I'm hoping is the brake pads being loose and not a CV joint or drive shaft or anything. I'm going to take it for a test ride and see if I can pick up the noise on video. Then I'm going to go over what I think it is and how to fix it. Trying to get it so you can hear the noise. The noise is a rattling for the brake pads, I believe, and I only hear it as I'm decelerating, almost coming to a stop. Okay, so I have the front passenger side tire off. I'm going to do the driver's side as well. But what I think that noise is, and what I really hope it is, because it's an easy fix if it is the brake pads are loose and they just vibrate. So one of the things I've seen you can do is there's a set screw here that can be tightened. That might fix it. That's I believe a 5mm Allen key. You have to be careful not to over tighten it because you want everything to move freely, but that could be one way to do it. Or I saw another blog and video where you put some springs in between here to put some tension on both the top and bottom, and in doing so that will also help reduce that vibration, maybe even eliminate it. So I turned the wheel all the way to the left. Again, I'm working on the passenger side. And just want to show you the springs that I picked up. These are, got these from a hobby shop. They're for RC cars. And I'm going to see if I can cut these to size and make them work. So I just have a pair of side cutters here. I'll just cut the first end off. I have 10 coils left, so I'm just going to split it in half. And that looks like that'll give me a tight fit, so let's try that. And I did try tightening the set screw here, and that's not going to solve it. But before I moved it, I marked it so that I can remember where it was when I put it back. So I just put a couple of marks on there with a magic marker. There's a 15mm bolt here, another one down here, and then the set screw 5mm Allen. Alright, I'm going to first start by taking out this set screw here. And then I'm going to pop off these bolts holding the bracket on. And I want to be careful not to let the bracket drop and put any extra pressure on the brake line. So I'm going to hold it. This just comes off. I just got a caliper holder there. Now I need to push this in. This pin will push in. It's going to give me space to get this brake pad off. Okay, it took me a second to figure it out, but what I want to do is I want to push on this back plate here, which will squeeze in here, and in doing so, then I can get the room to get this brake pad off. With the pad off, try to get the springs in here. And the pad back over top of them. So the springs are in place, the pads are on. Alright, I found it easier to get a screwdriver. Let me try to show you. So the pads are pinched together here, and you get that space in between there so it fits over top of the rotor. So I'm just taking a screwdriver and prying them apart. And I just need to line up the holes. I want to start these by hand. Put the bottom bolt back in. Put the adjusting screw back in. Start that by hand as well. This might only have to be hand tight. No, I need a wrench on that. So let me tighten that up. Then I had marked this previously. So my marks are there. Let me tighten these bolts up. With the springs in there, the rattling's gone.